As a politician, sometimes popularity waxes and wanes depending on decisions made by you as the representative of this district and the Board of Supervisors in general. How do you weather that storm?
Yeah, well, there's good days and bad days, that's for sure. But for the most part, we just try to be honest and transparent with everybody. And my job is, I think, is to gather the information, from the county, find out what's going on, and present that information to my constituents, and ask them where they want to go with this. I can make recommendations where I think they should go with it, but ultimately it's their decision. And so that's what I try to do. Try to just get information that they need, present them with the facts, and then ask them for where they want to go with it. So.
At the last Salida MAC meeting, the one that so many people attended, there was a Goodwin study that came out, and just before the meeting started, or just after it started, I should say, you brought that study to the ad hoc committee at the Salida MAC. A lot of people saw that as the transparency in government that you're talking about. What was the impetus to bring that to them at that point in time?
Yeah, that study, it came out in draft form, and we were withholding that study until we had a final version. That's kind of what both the city and the county had agreed to withhold it. Actually, we initially thought we wanted to get it out to our ad hoc committee here in Salida that we'd put together, but we thought we'll wait until we have final information, final numbers, and there aren't any grave errors in there. What happened is apparently somehow, whether it was just perceived or in actuality, that report got out. And the fact that it was out, that other people were talking about it, and my own ad hoc committee had not seen it, was very frustrating for me. And so at that point I decided, well then, regardless of what I was being advised, I handed that report out to my ad hoc committee. Now we have the final version out anyway, and the numbers did change a little bit in the final version, but so we've got that. So that's what happened at that meeting. I wanted to, once I realized that I was withholding something that somebody else had already gotten hold of, then I didn't think that was fair to my committee. It wasn't fair to the people of Salida, so we handed it out at that point.